Welcome back to Siemens Legit Garage. So today we have an 8HP70 from a Challenger and Charger. This is one of the most popular 8HP70s to put in any car just because how available they are and how much power they can hold. You know, 1,000 horsepower we've seen using HG control through a stock box like this. But like the DCT, they have an issue where if the engine is off, the transmissions are locked into park. So what we did is we created a similar thing to our park lock solution to the DCT. We have this emergency neutral device for the 8HP. So what this allows you to do is to put the transmission into neutral so that, let's say your engine's off and you're broken down or something, or you just want to move it around your shop without turning the engine on, this allows you to do so. So what these are is custom laser cut and bent brackets that you bolt on, and then you can use our handle assembly to control the park lever. So to install it, it's pretty easy. Right here we have your factory park lock. Originally, it'll swoop up and go up to the shifter area where you can remove trim to get to the handle to pull it. Let's say you have a Charger or Challenger. That's where it's going to be, but obviously we don't have that anymore, and all these applications are usually custom that we're working with. So we're going to go ahead and remove this part. And what that leaves is it's like a flat, it has two flat sides so it can twist. So what we're going to do is put this to the side. We're going to grab our nut and our lever. What you're going to do is put the cable on the inside. Not much torque because, I mean, the bolt is half there because it's got flat sides. So what that's going to do is allow us to disengage the park pawl inside the transmission manually. So to control this, what we're going to do is add our second piece, which is this bend piece. And what you're going to do is you're going to undo this one pan bolt, which I've already kind of loosened up. I'm going to place this right there. Replace this pan bolt. So you're going to want to tighten the pan bolt first, and then we can insert, sorry Chris, then insert your second nut on the top. So I'll pull this to the edge so I can get a tool on it. So just torque this down first so that you can maintain consistent torque on the pan without, you know, doing the top one first, then you're just kind of fighting yourself. All right, we're all cinched up there. So now the system is kind of taking shape. You can feed the wire through there. Make sure you go underneath. Boom. See, it's a straight shot right there. Grab your park lock wire here. And what we're going to do is feed it through this end first. So this end's going to literally slip right in. Boom, like that. Very OEM. Then what we're going to do is remove one of these nuts. Kind of go halfway. Put these nuts. Just finger tighten these first because this is the adjustment. So you'll use this to adjust in a little bit. You just want it to not move. And go ahead and the wire through the park handle assembly. Whoop. All right, once our assembly is done, we're gonna make sure there's no slack in the system. Put the handle in the lower position and take the slack out. Tighten it up first, then take the slack out. Okay. As you can see now, there's still a little bit of slack in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this down by adjusting these nuts. So of course you can cinch these down when you're done adjusting. But now the park lock will operate like normal. So if you're in an emergency situation and you need to put the car into neutral, just lock it up. And now the car will roll like normal. This is really useful for race cars, for street cars, anything that's not OEM, because OEM, this is really an option already. It's just hidden under the trim in the car. By having this, especially if your car is like an aftermarket build, you now can move the car in an emergency, which like everybody knows is important. Having the rear wheels locked up if the engine's off, it's not good. Like also like, it's just not good.
And it's just a pain in the ass to move everything around the shop and stuff.
Yeah, and let's say like you want a safety, let's say your engine dies, and you want to make sure the park pole doesn't drop, you can just leave it in the top position. Drive around most of the time if you want like that. You can drive in either position, go back and forth if you like, use park, don't use park, it's up to you. It's pretty cool though. So this works on all Dodge Challenger and Charger 8HP70 transmissions. Available in our store soon. Check out the link in the description for the link.
Hell yeah. America.
Yeah, if you need anything 8HP70 related.